Hi guys, I want to introduce this next video. It is a video of crostini, and simple recipe to do and perfect for football games or even a Halloween party or whatever. Anyway, make sure when you do the crostini that you toast your little bread pieces well enough to where they're crispy. And when you finish them off, after you toast them the first time and then add the ingredients, make sure you don't put too much olive oil. I said to drizzle it. I would spray it instead of putting too much olive oil. And make sure that the cheese on top is nice and melted. You will enjoy these. So watch the video and I'll catch you later. Hi guys, today we are doing a pizza crostini. Now there are always people that are around the house during football season and they're starving. It's the people on the TV that are really working, but I guess, we gotta have snacks for everybody else. So I wanted to talk about some of the things that I have on hand that I use to make some odds and ends that people can eat. First of all, I have Bella San Luci sun-dried tomatoes, which I use in some of my pizzas, in some of my salads, in basically some pastas. These are excellent and they last forever in the refrigerator. And so I've got some for this crostini. I also keep Hormel pepperoni. Now you can use pepperoni, prosciutto, any other type of Italian sausage for this. But anyway, I buy this in bulk. I freeze part of it. I always have it on hand. I have some fresh mozzarella on hand. I have Kalamata olives and some other things. So today's crostini is going to be bread, which I put in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some olive oil, with my OXO olive oil sprayer, and I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 8 minutes. And then we'll come back and show you what we're going to do. I know you noticed my apron. It's 7 Cellars. It's a John Elway winery, and we had some nice wines. In fact, we sent some up to Massachusetts a couple weeks ago, and we had wine up there. So we will be back with these crostini that we're going to build and later on eat. So we'll catch you in a minute. So meanwhile, they have finished. My little pieces of bread have finished. So all I did was cut up the bread, slice it up, and then just make little toast pieces out of it. While that was going, I chopped up my Bella San Luci tomatoes, so that's right here. I chopped up my black olives. Now I'm using Kalamata olives. I love the taste, the umami taste of the Kalamata, but if you don't like it that strong, you can just buy the can of olives and go with it. I chopped up little bitty pieces of pepperoni, and then I've got right here that beautiful fresh mozzarella. Try to dry if you're using fresh mozzarella like I'm using today, try to dry it off a little bit because it will be wet. So I press a little bit of paper towel on it to dry some of it off. I have some oregano here, which gives it that pizza flavor and a little bit of black pepper. I'm not gonna need salt because the pepperoni has salt, the olives have salt, and the sun-dried tomatoes do also. We're going to start off with a little bit of pepperoni on each one. Put that down here. And then after we do the pepperoni, we're gonna go ahead and add the tomatoes. So we'll put some tomatoes on it like this. There we go. And we'll drizzle it after we get all this stuff on. We'll drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a few of these because I don't wanna waste your time with this. And then we'll put, this is when you put the oregano. So we'll sprinkle a little bit of oregano because you want that oregano to touch the tomatoes. We'll do the pepper now. Put a little bit of that pepper on there. And then we're going to put a little bit of cheese on each one. And I'll get my olive oil. I'm using a round pond Italian varietal. And all I'll do is drizzle a little bit of olive oil on each one of these. Since almost everything is cooked already, I will put this in the oven just until the cheese gets melted and maybe get a little bit of brown on it, but I really don't need that. And then I serve them piping hot. When I finish them, you can see, we'll get them out of the oven and then take a peek at it. So we'll be back. I wanted to show you how they look before I put them in the oven. Let me go ahead and finish them up. Remember to distribute the olives, the pepperoni, and everything that you've got to put on them, basically the tomatoes and the cheese, pretty evenly. That's what it's gonna look like now, and then after I get it in the oven for about 7 minutes, we'll get them out and then we'll go with it. So anyway, thanks for stopping in, and you'll get to see a picture of it when it comes out.